What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? Hello, this is another update um, from the pallets and all this flipping and all this stuff that's been going on lately. Um, so, before we get into anything, just want to. So, a lot of people they've been asking me like personal questions, like what is my background and stuff like that. Because a lot of them are confused, blah blah blah. So, um, my background as far as educational background, I have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, bachelor of science in electrical engineering. I worked for a radio frequency telecommunication company for almost 9 years as an engineer. So that is my background there. Just kind of got washed up and tired from being deployed to a lot of sites and started to live my life in hotel rooms and things like that. And I'd be gone away from my family, and pretty much what broke the camel's back was the fact that seeing my parents getting old and it's just not around, and that to me meant more than that money I was putting in my pocket, so to speak. So I basically just walked in. I was sour one day, walked into our executive office and told our superiors that I was tired and I wanted to go home. So here I am. Uh, I hadn't. What can I say? Maybe I didn't think it all the way through. I know I didn't want to work anymore, but then there was I needed to stand myself, but I've had a plan. I've had made a plan in my head and also jot down a lot of stuff that because I wasn't gonna quit and just I'll be out here. So anyhow, we moved forward. I moved forward with signing up for the Amazon FBA account. So I suggest if anybody's trying to follow the any footsteps that you've seen in my channel or either in my channel or on Facebook, you got to start with FBA. So Amazon FBA costs $40 a month. And basically what the program says is that Amazon allows you, but you must have clear documentation of the intentions of your business with them. So make sure you stay in every legal mean as far as acquiring your product and so on and so forth, because a lot of paperwork is going to be asked from you later. The Amazon FBA is simple. You sign up for the program. They take some documentation to verify your identity, and boom, you're on the platform. So first, our method was to go buy the pallets. So we were buying pallets of merchandise, and the merchandise was brought to our homes, and it went through a process of checking the product, checking its functionality, putting it in an Excel sheet, inventory, taking photos, so on and so forth, and then boom, putting our product out on the platform. I suggest when you start to sell your product, don't get stuck in one platform. And when I mean don't get stuck in one platform, you might be hot in OfferUp, for a week, but you're gonna stop being hot, and you're gonna wonder why. You're gonna get discouraged, and I don't know, maybe take whatever route you are gonna take. And mostly because you don't understand servers and you don't understand algorithms and things, how things work in the background. Um, that's why you must move. Yeah, move with the money. Okay. So, for me personally, the first week we engage, which is this is the third week we engage in this retail arbitrage reselling. Third week we cleared $4,000. I'm sorry, the second week we cleared $4,000. We are working on our third week now, which is great numbers for beginners. I mean, wow, I thought it was an amazing number. So we kind of saturated OfferUp for about a week. Then we moved on. We focused more on Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA, when we started to send our things in, there was some complaints from different companies, and these companies, it's just security protocol. So basically, these companies flagged our product and said that it was counterfeit. So, and the reason why they send you letters and tell you it's counterfeit is because they don't know your entity. So us, we didn't upload certain proper document. And again, it's our first time venture in Amazon FBA. So we didn't provide the proper paperwork. And what is the proper paperwork? The proper paperwork is the receipts. Um, it don't really have to be a receipt, but you have to have a proper documentation from the place that you purchased your product, which allows it to be resold on the platform legally. So, nevertheless, that was a small little thing that we ran, which is being fixed right now. Basically, what we did, we collaborated, or we contacted the place that we purchase our products from. We talk to them about the letter that we need, and they work with you. They say, sure, we'll provide you a letter that you purchase your items here. Once you update the Amazon sellers information, then these companies, they leave you alone because they understand that there's wholesalers. Their concern is just that someone is not counterfeiting their products and reselling them, because that takes money out of their books. Other than that, if you are one of those companies watching this, you only get paid for your product once. So make sure that when you're reaching out to people, I mean, when you reach out to people and ask them if they're counting, what do you expect? They have a chop shop in the back here and a big old machine, and I mean, geez, you're on the seller account. Once you Google the address you see there, you'll see it's a home. That's not a football field manufacturer, but anyhow, granted, I know that these places, they're trying to ensure that their product is not being counterfeited, and I do agree with you guys. So last week we put the pallets, we put them on the FBA platform, and things sold pretty good. You know, you can sell used products on Amazon. You can sell new products. Hell, I had people tell me, "Hey, I need this, but not the other part, just this part." The people buy parts on Amazon. Um, for today, I didn't put the video here, but on in my Facebook, I exercise a thing called retail arbitrage. One of my friends, referred to it as tactical arbitrage, and this is the best. Well, not the best way, but one of the best ways to utilize Amazon FBA. And this is how this works. So basically, a lot of people don't realize that local areas, local mom and pop shops, there's a lot of local clearance deals that only go on in your town, believe it or not. Yeah, only in your town. And so I went to this store that's near my home, not too far, about 5 minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes. And I started to, from their shelf, from the store shelf, I started to list the items on Amazon. And I suddenly realized there was such a huge markup on Amazon. And you guys will see these prices on my Facebook. For instance, I found this closed drywall hanger. Oh my goodness, $4.99 at that store. I inputted that information immediately in my Amazon seller app and realized the same item was $34. The same exact item. You guys will see that in my Facebook. And I actually listed the item right there on the spot. And I suddenly had to realize something once I was standing there. So what was happening was that I was asked the quantity, and I looked up at the shelf. It's amazing. I looked up at the shelf and I said to myself, how many of these can I fit in my car? I said 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. My eye kind of quickly went down the rack, and I suddenly realized, Monsef, why even take any? There's 100 units right here. And I looked and I said, how many units are here? There's 100 units, Monsef. And I said to myself, well, this store is only 5 minutes away from my home. So you can guess what I did next. I listed 100 units on Amazon. There hasn't been any bites yet, but I just listed it. So I really plan on showing what that does on Amazon. So again, I did not take the product home. It's being nicely stored in its own store, which is 5 minutes away. As soon as I hit sales, I will drive 5 6 minutes and buy those any quantity that I'd like. So with that mentality, I hit the whole store. I scanned everything there was to be scanned. A lot of good products at a huge discount, especially with this COVID stuff going on. And since you can't leave out of your home, a lot of people don't want to leave. So we send it to Amazon. Anyway, it's a huge markup. I mean, I'm really excited to see what the numbers on. That's retail arbitrage. So what you need to do is visit your local store, find a clearance. Don't you have a buddy that works somewhere that can tell you when the clearance happened? Jeez, man. Just talk to your buddy. Do you have a buddy that works at Nike? I bet he gets a store discount, doesn't he? Anyways, the beautiful thing is that I really encourage you to go out and experience every 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 aspect of it, because something that's been happening is that while just like while I'm experiencing, while I'm at the store, I'm figuring out more things. I suddenly figured, well, hell, list the whole damn store concept. You know, which pretty much damn did. Uh, so we'll see how much that makes me. Um, Basically, I'm getting paid for my research. I'm not bringing in any products home. They're storing it for me. I'm only listing, and I'm getting paid for my research. And I think that's the way to really make money. If you can start to generate money where looking for the resource and exerting the resource, you make a lot of money. Anyways, that was pretty much logistics, a little update. What else? What else? I've had some questions, legal aspects. So you want to keep your documents, okay? Uh, I encourage no one to engage in any type of fraudulent activity. Make sure that you stay documented. Don't try to screw anybody over. That stuff comes and bites you really hard. Just do things legit. Um, you got any questions? You guys, I'm an open book. You got any questions? Let me know. Much love to everyone. Peace. Please be safe. This is a lot of ignorant. I'm not gonna say ignorant. Actually, excuse me. Just a lot of people. They're up to no good. So please keep yourself and your family safe. Have a good one, guys. Much love.